of Jerusalem, one of the holiest cities in the world, a city of major significance to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. In 1099, Jerusalem was taken by the Crusaders. The invading Crusaders had indiscriminately slaughtered its inhabitants. Crusaders had ruled the city as an important religious site. After the defeat in the Battle of Hittin, the defense of Jerusalem fell upon Balian of Ibelin. Balian had remained in the kingdom as an advisor to Guidolizin. Balian was recruited to lead the defense of the city, but he found that there were fewer than 14 other knights here. Salahuddin began the siege of Jerusalem on 20th September 1187, after he had conquered almost all of the rest of the kingdom. The city faced a heavy onslaught by the Salahuddin's army. Balian had to defend the city with a handful of men, which in reality was impossible. Salahuddin was aware of their condition. He knew that within the walls were women and children. Being a man of mercy, he did not want any more bloodshed than to which he was compelled. The situation within the city was very thin. The mood in the city was growing desperate, and there were fewer defending soldiers left capable of swinging a sword by the end of September. Balian rode out of the city to discuss terms with Salahuddin and threatened to kill every citizen of the city and destroy every bit which lay within the walls. Salahuddin offered him peace. He agreed to give a safe passage to every citizen of the city who wanted to leave, the women, the children, even the ones that fought him. Faced with the inevitable, Balian surrendered the city on 2nd October 1187. Salahuddin entered the city with humility. He forbade any massacres or plundering. He refused to destroy the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and allowed Christians to pay homage to the Holy City. The fall of Jerusalem caused a shockwave across the Christian world. And just 2 years later, the third and the most famous crusade was launched. The Third Crusade, lasting from 1188 to 1191, marshaled all the energies of Europe on a single enterprise, namely the capture of Jerusalem. But all that the full might of Europe and the combined resources of its monarchs could claim but one insignificant fortress, Acre. Salahuddin returned to Damascus victorious and hailed by his compatriots as a symbol of valor and chivalry. He had achieved what few before him had achieved, united Ummah. He spent the remainder of his days in prayer and charity, building schools, hospitals, and establishing a just administration in his domains. This prince of warriors passed away on the 4th of March 1193 at the age of 56 and was buried in Damascus.